In last 1 week period, we have seen crude prices once again stuck in a broader range. Internationally, we have seen initially prices has broke $40 mark, and on MCX we have seen prices move below 3000 level mark to test near to 2800 level mark. But overall, concerns are still prevailing in the market, demand side also and supply side also. Because of that, we expect prices could trade in a very choppy range between 2800 to 3100 level on MCX. In last 1 week period, prices have hardly moved in half a percent, whereas we have seen a greater volatility coming back in natural gas prices. Initially, demand forecast is going to be more stronger. Because of that, prices has moved near to 195 level mark. But as of now, supply is quite adequate, and we have seen a sharp correction in natural gas prices to the tune of 180. But overall, technically prices are expected to trade in a range of 180 to 190. Long-term perspective still prevail, still positive for natural gas. We can see with the contango going on for natural gas right now. For next 1 week period, we expect a drop towards 180, 182 is a good level to buy natural gas, targeting at least 190 to 195 on the higher side. Whereas for crude oil, a bounce toward 3050 is going to be strong resistance, where one can take short with a stop loss of 3150, targeting at least 2850 in downside. In international also, WTI crude oil trading below $42 mark is a negative sign with a support at 38. Overall, energy market is going to be in a choppy range, particularly for crude oil. Sell on rally should be the strategy, whereas natural gas prices is going to be trading with a higher volatility between 180 to 200 level mark. In last 1 week period, we have seen gold and silver prices traded with a higher volatility, but despite that, prices has closed with a weakness of nearly 1%. In international also, we have seen gold prices continues to hold below 1910 level mark. Unless and until 1920 doesn't break, we expect prices can see support near to 1860, whereas silver managed to cross $25 mark but again failed. So overall, we expect market is going to be sideways for next 1 week period also. No doubt, dollar index has substantially gained from 93 level to almost 94, 94.20 as a presidential debate has started, and we have seen some support has been seen on dollar side. Overall, for next coming 1 week period, Indian market is going to be most important, because here we have seen rupee is now going to be more stronger. Because of that, gold and silver on domestic count would be slightly under pressure. MCS gold is trading very well above 50,000 level mark. A break below 50,000 can give us a support near to 48,500. Premiums are still missing from physical market. That clearly shows physical demand is not much as of now. Because of ongoing COVID, physical demand is very much poor. Similarly, in case of silver, we have seen industrial production data from China has been slightly supportive. Because of that, base metal were holding, and silver has got slight support. But overall, we expect that economy is now opening up. Numbers are going to be on a positive side that can drag down the bullion prices towards the further weakness. On MCX, we expect support could be around 48,500, that means around 1860 to 1840 in international, whereas silver can find support around 56,000 level on MCX. That means in international we can once again see level like $22 mark. No doubt, longer time frame still remain bullish for gold and silver, looking to the uncertainty prevailing in the market. Most important would be US election that is scheduled on 3rd of November. So maybe in October month we can see further volatility coming back in bullion. Base metal in last 1 week period was traded with a mixed tone, whereby we have seen copper prices drop by almost 1%, zinc prices drop by 1%, nickel, lead and aluminium, all three commodities gain minutely. Overall, we have seen this current week, we have seen data point from China was positive. Because of that, some support has been seen for all base metal prices. Also, we have seen supply side issue or concern was prevailing in the market. Because of that, also prices has got gain, but higher side are little bit capped only, as COVID concerns are still prevailing in the market. Concern for second wave in Europe is mounting. Because of that, also we see on higher side prices are going to be getting a stiff resistance. Copper, last week we have seen prices moved rapidly towards 530, 532 level but failed to hold that level. Even we have seen a sharp fall towards 515, 516, but failed to hold that level also. So we expect coming week, unless and until 532 doesn't break for copper, prices can see support towards 522, 512 in downside. Similarly, zinc prices managed to gain once again above 195, 196 level, but failed to hold that level again. Unless and until 198 doesn't break, we can see a sharp fall in zinc prices, as earlier to this inventory drop was continuously supporting zinc prices, but on higher side demand is also capping. China market is closed because of national holiday, so maybe this week we can see some more profit booking in base metal prices, particularly for zinc. Support towards 185, 86 is expected for zinc prices. Coming on nickel, we have seen whatever the surplus last year we have observed, that has been now reducing. Because of that, prices has gained very sharply and continued to hold around 1050, 1060 level mark. Unless and until 1100 doesn't break, we expect broader range is going to be between 1000 to 1100 only. Coming on lead and aluminium, both this commodity has rallied nearly 1%, nearly 1% in last 1 week period, but higher side are little bit capped only. Coming on lead first, we expect prices, unless and until 148 doesn't break, prices are going to be on a negative side with a support at 140, 142 level. Similarly, in case of aluminium, initially packaged industry demand has been improving, but prices technically hold below 147, can see some profit booking to the level of 140 once again. The overall base metal, in the absence of China participation, we see some profit booking is going to be there for next week. Particularly copper, zinc and nickel, these three commodities seems to be trading with a negative bias. Thank you.